Oh, platforms. Hello, we're back with some more oxygen not included. So we got what you call it, a lot of things to do today, and not a lot of time. So we got to haul ass, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like we always get to a point where we just meander, and like that's not good, in the grand scheme of things. So let's try to be productive today. Like I also had to connect this thing into our other grid for the time being, even though it's the mixing of the metals, and I'm mixing metals now. But it is what it is, man. Also, how are you pumping already, bro? I haven't built this thing yet. Okay, this thing, breathable gas. If you detect oxygen, I hope this works. As I think it works how it works. I don't really know if this is gonna work or not, but I hope it does. But yeah, first things first though, we're gonna this room is gonna be gigantic, by the way. Can I just say that? Because ultimately this room is gonna be I got some dank ideas. Probably not efficient. I'm already like doing the numbers in my head, and I'm like, it's definitely not gonna be efficient, but I think it's gonna be fun. Now granted, we're for the first stage of this room, it's gonna be chlorine though, just because I do need to get some liquid ready to go. So the first stage is going to be chlorine, and then eventually if we have extra time to do a side project, and yeah, we can engage with it. But yeah, for the time being though, I will just probably build a chlorine chamber, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to make that work, because it's gonna be, I don't know, man. It's probably not gonna be as complicated as I make it out intend to, but there's a reason why, your boy hasn't worked with chlorine gas in a while, man. We did do a little bit of testing. I have another save where we have like God mode enabled, just because it makes it convenient to do some testing, especially not on the primary ward, just because primary ward takes time and resources, and I don't want to add unnecessary time, especially since it's like we're not gonna be there, so, or we're not gonna be live, which makes it also just double check to make sure I didn't activate the achievements back. Okay, yeah, okay, good. I don't want to have a run end again because of the achievements, so gotta stay paranoid about that. Yeah, all of our morale though looks very good though, which is very nice, just because I think the issue before was that we have a lot of people with no morale, and now everybody gets every morale. All right, Mima, mechanical engineering it is, and then probably plumbing, and then fuck it, man, probably farming too. Why not, brother? Skills, actually priorities, Mima, because I don't know if I turn off farming for everybody. I did not. You can do farming, you can do operating. I'll probably want you farm first, even though you're not a good farmer. And then we're just doing some basic research just to get that baby out of the way, just because I already know we're gonna need some of that. The next thing we're gonna have to do is install suits. But first, let's clean up all the junk down here so that we can get rid of those, Johnny. Okay, good, John. Destroy this, Johnny. And then we're gonna do some storage. Also, I gotta figure out how shipping automation works, because another thing that I am interested in getting into is the shipping logistics and all that business, just because I feel like that's truly the end game when you could ship all of your products. Now, granted, you're probably not gonna shift your building products and stuff like that, right? But you can shift what do you call it? Basic products like coal to make sure your coal generators are firing at all times, things like that, of that nature. And also, eventually, what's gonna have to happen is that we're gonna make a pip farm, and then the pip farm is gonna be responsible for feeding these critters the dirt, because ultimately we want to be switching over to renewables, because what do you call it? It's unsustainable to keep consuming resources without any consequences, right? Now, granted, we have an astronomical amount of resources, particularly in the dirt field. But you know, if you keep tapping it until it runs out, then eventually you're gonna run out, right? So it's just a matter of when. So what should we call it? We're gonna need to get those fundamentals sorted out before we drain up all of our resources. Now, granted, again, like that time is gonna be very long, and you know, I kind of foresee that it's not gonna be a problem, but we might as well just get ahead of it, since we're like, you know, you want to be forward thinking in these colony types of management games, right? Like, you don't want to be reactive, because then, you know, like you get caught behind the 8-ball, and you know, like depending on the situation, you can get, you know, pretty forked. Why is the gas being like that right now? I don't know. Interesting. One other thing is that we gotta expand our power block too, man. I probably am going to be heavily dependent on coal for the time being, just because at the end of the day, we just need coal to basically, you know, be running. Not 24/7. I hate that they don't get the local resources nearby. Instead, they get like a far resources. Okay, I think we're good. Let's test this design now. So, if I design this correctly, the hydrogen should do the hydrogen stuff, and then when the oxygen comes, it will kill the oxygen. And then maybe one hydrogen unit will get destroyed. Depends on if the hydrogen can get out quick enough before the oxygen comes in. Ideally, it just destroys the oxygen, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this is the thing with designing things to be perfect vacuums, man. When the vacuum gets breached by something, then you gotta go, you know, you gotta go in and fix it, because it's a pain. It's a pain in the dick. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, and then for power, I think I have an idea of how we're gonna make this thing. We're gonna make it 2. And then get another, make sure to install the proper thing. Install it there. And then we'll just block this, block this, block this. And then bada bing, bada boom. We have a fully insulated thing, so it won't leak power. No, it won't leak heat. That's the thing. I don't want it to leak heat. And then just show me the gas, because realistically, we only need to see the gas. Yeah, there's 100 grams of gas just sitting down there like a little dick. Little dick. Hopefully, let's see if we actually leak any hydrogen, or this design is good. Because ultimately, this should only open it up for the guy going ahead of it. So it should only open up for the oxygen boy. And it should not open up for the hydrogen boy. But I don't know. I don't know, man. This is my first, I guess it's our second time doing this design. The first time, I think our problem was that we put the input before the pipe that pulls. So, I think that was the problem. Alright, well, I mean, we should probably keep an eye on this. But at the same time, you know, I have a billion other projects that we got to get done too. So, you know, if you guys could just quicken it up a little bit, that'll be great. And then eventually, once we build on the top side of this, we can then build the top layer of this and then move this up by 1. And then I don't know what we're going to do about this room just yet. I'm still thinking. Oh. It works. Oh, baby. When you design something and it just works, dude. Yeah, and the most impressive part is that it doesn't take any hydrogen out of the system. Okay. And the reason why we design like this, for people wondering, like, you know, what's so impressive about this design? The thing that's impressive about the design is that it takes no power. Basically. Now, granted, of course, you know, you take the power second, but the power second is like, that's not part of the equation at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we're trying to filter out all of the air. And the thing with this design and why I like it is that 100% of the air is going to get filtered out, rather than like by putting it on, like, I don't know, one of the other ends. The other ends, I think I mean, it still works, I guess. But it's only 50% rather compared to 100%, right? The other end, if we put it on the other end, the problem with that is that even if this thing opens up, there's still another exit for it to go to. By having the exit right here, it sucks up 100% of the air rather than 50%. So it's we gain a 50% more efficiency, which is very nice. And then eventually, we're gonna dump all this shit back in after we're done sucking it out. So, you know, it's what it is, man. Yeah, and then once we create a perfect vacuum, I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put 3 tiles here, and then that will make a vacuum here, which means there's not gonna be any temperature leakage between the steam turbine and the outside whir, which means this is gonna be a completely 100% independent. Of course, you know, there is gonna be a little bit heat leakage just because these materials are not like 100% effective. I mean, even with ceramic, there's still like, you know, like a tiny, very tiny, so it's never gonna be 100%. So do keep that in mind that, you know, don't go crazy chasing the 100% because like at the end of the day, it doesn't happen, right? So I'm not gonna be too concerned about it as long as it's up in the 90% tile, like, you know, that's where we're aiming for the most part. So I'm very happy that this system actually works as intended though. I mean, it's just very good. It's just very good. It's just a sorting system. Now, unfortunately, though, I do think like this only works because we're outing the liquid basically to wherever it's going. If we want a more long term, like if we want to like sort it out into individual lines, I do think that you do need at least 10 watts of power minimum. At least that's probably the most efficient way. Like maybe you could do some pipe magic, some pipe dark magic or something like that to what you may call it, to make sure everything's filtered and clean. But I don't know, man. I think at that point we're getting to like diminishing returns, right? Because ultimately, you know, you probably can, but like, is it worth to get to that point? That's like another question that you gotta ask yourself, right? So I think for the most part, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna go for that to say the least of things here. I think we're just gonna go for the bare minimum for the time being, and I think I'll be happy with it, honestly. And the next thing I want to do is clean up the hydrogen too. What do you got for me? Poke spawn? See, with these guys are kind of assholes. So like, I don't really move you to this. Honestly, the move command? That's so nice, dude. I like the move command. Alright, do you have the thing in a contained environment? Put that there, put this there, put this here. How's it going, my man? Wait, caught? I fucked up. I let a little air leakage in, and now we're redesigning this so that this is a perfect vacuum, and so that our temperature thing, literally the aqua tuner, like the only time it will need to run is if the liquid inside of it gets too hot, basically, because primarily this one aqua tuner is just responsible for 2 things right now. The first thing being this brine. Even then, it's only responsible up to like 15 Celsius, which I don't know how much that computes to what you call it, with degrees, man. I do Celsius because, you know, like, well, let's be real here, most people are not American. Yeah, I know, but this is not taming though, because this thing is adding coldness. Well, I guess it's technically taming, but it's technically, I don't know, man. It's weird. I mean, this guy, like, it's weird having geysers that emit cold, you know? It's honestly really, really base. I like this. Cold geysers are the best geysers. And plus, what happened if someone doesn't know? You know, you gotta go. Not everybody's as good as, you know, you or me, Kappa Pride. Okay, so now that that's done, I need you to start bottling brine for me. I don't know. For me, I like to pretend people are there. Makes it easier to talk rather than talking to, you know, nobody, because that makes me look insane, okay? And we're not crazy. Where do I put this again? Oh, it has to be here, right? Yeah, I think it's here. No. One over? Ain't no way, bro. It's here. That's a schizo ass. Well, you know what? that's basically what the youngins have to deal with, okay? And AK, I guess then again, you know, I put in a little bit more effort here, Hunter. True. We'll expand slowly, okay? It's a slow expansion. No, it's not, bro. These pipelines are perfect. Honestly, of all my spaghetti, this is probably the least spaghetti of spaghetti. So, like, now granted, this colony is still relatively young. The other colony was like 600 days old. This one's only, you know, 250. So, it's a relatively young colony, in the grand scheme of things. But I think we did pretty well on controlling the spaghetti though. Like the spaghetti is manageable right now. And we're being like hyper efficient with this one too. Heavy watt wire. Started playing Terraforma Red. Red? I don't know what that is. What's the concept? Please, just use the local resources, you fucking piece. Oh, the most realistic Minecraft mod pack. I don't know, man. Friends always like, oh, you gotta check out RL Craft, and then homie's like, I don't know about that one, and I'm like, that's what I thought. You guys can't even complete the base game, and you guys want to go do RL Craft? Are you crazy? Like 123 kilograms to fill in this room. Interesting. Very interesting. But remember, we're overpressured by a couple of cells too, because we don't want the natural gas to off-vent. But damn, but playing Minecraft though, man? What happened? Is the new tree guys, have they been added? Because I know like those guys, like, you know, like there's some hype. I mean, you know, like that is, I mean, it's a new mob, right? So it's always nice to have. But then again, I don't know. Minecraft these days, like, should they keep updating, or should they just let the mod community take over at this point? But then again, you know, it's owned by Microsoft. Microsoft is probably going to be like, we want money. Money, money, money. I mean, I don't mind checking. Oh, wait, it's a mod pack, right? I don't know about that one. Well, let me just take off the website audio real quick. Yeah, we're fancy now, okay? Actually, we always have that ability. I just never use it. How about, is there like a trailer? I don't want to watch. Oh my god, it looks like paying a dick. No trailer though. Alright, let's see how long it takes to make iron. Dude, this making iron is 32-minute long video. Oh my god, the river flows, bro. What the hell? Wait, is this Minecraft 1.1? 1.12? It is! Wait, there's also a Minecraft version 1.20. Oh, interesting. I feel like all of the mods that I really remember all stopped updating around. I don't know what happened. What happened to 1.12? Like, after that, everybody was like, fuck that, I'm out. What happened, man? I guess then again, maybe everybody just got old. And, you know, they actually have life stuff to do with. And instead of, you know, making mods and stuff like that, they're like, nah, this is it. What? Are you trying to get me copyright banned, my man? Yeah, I feel like a lot of the old classic mods are all dead at well it's actually 1.12.2 to be more specific. I don't know what happened after that. After I guess the 13.0 update dropped, everybody's like, fuck that. We're out. Okay, 1.20. Okay. Wait. I can't go back though. Does 1.20 have the caves update? I don't know, man. That's also why I don't want to do it too. I don't want to put like a little window and then because like let's be real, we don't have face cam anyway, so like it doesn't really make sense to do reaction content, and nor will I ever get a face cam. Privacy, I respect that. Oh wait, no, I'm not stupid. We're good. Oh, thank God. I'm about to say, I can't go back to regular caves, man. Like, that's the thing. Once you get the new caves, it's just like, bruh, I can't go back. Because I love the new caves way more. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, I like the mods, but those new caves, though? Fuck it, man. They really changed the experience. Just because I don't have to deal with freaking strip mining. I don't think anybody will be like, I love strip mining. Granted, I do have one of those friends who are like, I love strip mining. And then, you know, I'll keep digging down, finding his ass. And then I'll be like, what are you doing? And it's just like, I just like strip mining. I'm like, you know what? You just gotta let the homie live, man. Even if it's questionable. See, this is what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna have to put like, not only do we have to put the video, we also gotta put like, I think it's called Subway Surfer on the bottom of it, so that you know. I highly doubt. Honestly, I think that has to be a joke, right? I imagine that has to be a joke. Ain't no way people attention span are that low that you know, you gotta put a secondary video on the bottom. Hopefully it's a joke. Hopefully. Oh, great. Oh, brother. I gotta worry about physics? In Minecraft? Meanwhile, sand and gravel. What do you mean? We exist. But the infinite water generator. Don't worry about me. Honestly, whatever happened to those realistic water like mods? Were those the thing, or were those just what do you call it? A demo to showcase what's possible. I love vacuums, man. God, they're so perfect. Oh, those just animations? I'm now disappointed. I guess it kind of makes sense. Just imagine processing actual water physics. So I don't think any PC is gonna be able to handle that one, man. I guess it depends on how it's approached, but I'm just saying if they have to individually simulate individual water molecules, bro. I hate that these motherfuckers just sit there and use the suit for like no reason. I feel like this game has gotten pretty buggy these days. I don't know what's happening. What are you doing? Well, just let them be whatever they want to be, man. Even if it disturbs my soul. I'm gonna keep this ground intact. Am I gonna keep this ground intact? I don't know, man. Do we keep this ground intact? You know what? For the sake of, oh my God, are you okay? I need me on Discord. Hey man, privacy. Unless you're part of the exclusive people who got in on the early Discord, no. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I don't even produce any reed fibers, do I? Nah, we're poor these days, bro. We're poor. We're poor. Ah. All right, we need water. Oh boy, I'm a poor boy. Where are my suit lines at? It's this guy. Congratulations, it's a celebration. We're gonna build you another line. Before you pump air to like our dupes and shit like that, I want you to suck. And then give me air in the other generations. Shit looks magical. Oh. Well, are you part of the Discord? Were you an early adopter? That's the question that must be asked right now. Bam, 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 bam. Damn. Well, we'll never see it. Pepe Sage. I'm just gonna sign. I'm sorry, man. Those are the rules. You gotta be an early adopter. to a non-existent Discord. Don't worry about it, okay? It's still kind of crazy, though. I mean, I should probably use Discord other than being an... I don't even know why. People ask me to make a Discord just to have notification squad. So, I mean... You know? That's one thing. Oh, me? Honestly... I was feeling kind of sick. Well, for me, did we do our yearly Minecraft this year? I don't even know. I think we did. So it's gonna have to wait till next year, if anything. I don't even know what it's called. Let me pull up Discord real quick. I don't have Discord open, just so that you know. I don't want to get pinged. Okay. What do we use? We use something called ping cord. And then we set up a notification bell. And how does this work, bro? This is some dark magic shit. Now that I think about it, wait, hold up. I have no idea how this works, but you know, that's what I use. And then I have like a particular role that ping cord tags when I go live, so it knows when I go live. Yeah, I mean, if I can set it up, I'm not the brightest. I'll be real with y'all. You can probably figure it out. I'm pretty sure like I have a thing. Yeah, I have a thing where like if they click on the icon, they get assigned a role, and then what do you call it? That role then corresponds with the role that ping cord pings. Well, the text to speech that I'm using, you have to be affiliate, not affiliate, not partner, no affiliate, to use. So that's the only downside. But you know, I mean, with the rate that you're streaming at, you'll probably hit that pretty soon. Because in fact that, you know, you go on some insane, insane runs, man. I really like it. What do you call it? I think there's other options too, but I think like this one's the best from what I found, because the other one requires you to enter in like your credit card info and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, I'm a little iffy on that, you know? Anything that requires me to enter financial information in, I'm like, I don't know about that one. That thing's not Pog. But then again, you know, like, that's a different system, right? Because I use StreamerBot, and StreamerBot has another thing called SpeakerBot. So like what do you call it? That's what I use to handle most of my text to speech or anything like that ordeal. I need suits. Man, I really hope one day we will have enough suits where we don't have to undock our suits to redock our suits. Oh wait, fuck. Cancel. Cancel. One day we'll get rich enough, man. We're still living a poor ass right now. Oh shit. Whoops. So that's what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. That's getting into a more complicated level. Wait, what do you want the bot to do? Right now, my bot is configured to finally say something when someone follows. I think oh shit, I totally forgot. We do need to do a thing for resubscription at some point. Whoops. Don't worry about it. Move your little ass over there, buddy. But then again, gifted is pretty rare in the grand scheme of things. So, you know, that's probably why we don't have it. Does it have it built in? Huh. Well, you know. What is this? It's Infinity Sand! Holy shit! Oh wait, before we dig out like everything and build out this big monstrosity, let's dig into these tiny pockets of carbon because it's going to trigger me greatly by having gas in this chamber. Unwanted gas. Well, either way, I mean, we already moved over to StreamerBot for everything now. StreamerBot's great. It's just you gotta get some. You need to know how to use it, and I feel like a little bit of programming definitely helps. Oh, you mean like the alert panel? Oh, wait. Now that's activity feed. Where the hell is alerts? What the fuck? Ain't no way, bro. Viewer requests. Why does this look like ass? Hold up. Edit layout. Okay. How do I add tabs to this? Honestly, the only time I'm looking at this screen is to see if I'm live. This look, I don't know what the hell is happening. Show navigation, high navigation. Create a new layout. How do I add additional stuff? Dark ass magic, bro. Can't cancel. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about it. No. Create a sucker that sucks first before we do that. No, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I use it to like edit the title, edit the game, and well now, I mean, most of my things are being handled by streamer now, so it's really great actually. I want a one-stop shop, okay? I don't want multiple. I mean, I don't really like channel points, okay? maybe this is controversial, but I don't really like channel points. Because I'm like, what the hell am I gonna make them spend it on, you know? Because for the most part, I'm like, I'd rather not restrict people's abilities based on how long they watch, but I guess it is understandable, right? Especially if you want to control. Especially, you know, there's a lot of trolls out there, so some people can abuse certain system mechanics. Like the text-to-speech thing, anybody can do it, you know? Like, you don't have to earn channel points or anything like that. Like, you can use it however you like, you know? But anybody abusing that shit, they're definitely gonna get banned. That's the only downside, I guess. I don't know. It just feels weird, you know? So we're probably never... we're probably never... I guess then again, it's not really financial if you think about it, but... whatever, man. Child support. Damn. I need your help. And then, you know, 10 years later, damn. Hunter really sold out, man. What do you call it? He changed everything to cost what do you call it? Channel points now. Look at this guy. He sold. We'll see. We'll see. I think the idea of points is interesting though. If I could implement it on StreamerBot, I'll probably do that instead. Just because then I can link the rewards or the points with like the text-to-speech, which would make it much easier to keep track of. And also, that means I can also control the bank. I am the bank. I become one with the bank, brother. Oh, I never connected this thing. Oops. Popular thing that people want? Gamba. Everybody's addicted. It's true. They're addicted to Gamba. I think you're all set. I mean, what do you need? Oh, you just try to find out what I don't know, man. Also, I saw that you're playing Timberborn now. What happened? You just looking for something new? I should not say because, you know, like, what do you call it? I kind of understand. After a while, it's just like, damn it, man. I need something new in my life. I usually just switch to another game too. This one though, I kind of fucked myself because I set myself a goal. Why do I gotta set myself a goal, man? Ugh. Now I gotta go complete that goal. You know, I played myself is what I'm trying to say. That is true. And that's why we have an extensive library. Meanwhile, me looking back, when did we start the VOD channel? Fuck! Extensive library of just Oxygen not included. Woo! And also some Frostpunk. After I complete this, we're gonna be doing challenge Frostpunk runs, which is gonna be fun. He says, fully knowing well the last couple scenarios that he saved for himself is the hardest scenario, so I'm gonna fuck myself, man. Ah! We'll see. Well, I don't have to worry about that until we get to that point. Another thing that I set for myself too, XCOM 2 Long War, man. Why do I keep playing myself, bro? Why do you keep playing yourself? It's just probably. You want to talk about long campaigns? That's gonna be long. Long is literally in the title. Long is literally in the title. It's okay. I don't have to do that just yet. Dude, you gotta admit, like at the end of the day, this takes place. At least my channel is like 5-6 years old. Let's be real here. Oh, I was gonna do. Oh yeah, BioShock. That's another one. I think the BioShock order. How you're intended to play is 3, 1, 2, right? I guess technically you just do 1, 2, 3 like a normal human being, but I think 3 takes place before. But then again, yeah, maybe I should do 1, 2, 3 rather than 3, 2 or 1, 3, 1. Oh my god! Ah! I don't know, man. 3 is weird. Okay, 3 it's weird because you go in the future, then you go back to the past. It's just like what the hell. It's technically a prequel if you think about it. Yeah, Bioshock is a classic though. Would recommend. Good game. Played it when I was younger. What do you call it? I didn't play it live because, well, I mean, we didn't start streaming until like high school, I think. So like, yeah, it's been quite a while. I've been quite around the block for a little bit. I don't know. I came up with the more simplistic folks. Let's go. Are you also a humble man? Humble is great. I love Humble. Oh, their gaming division though, I think they just literally got that out their entire division. So I don't know about that one, but I mean their subscription thing is not that bad. One game that I want to try. I guess the only problem is that, like, realistically speaking, I'm only gonna play one of the 8 games that they give. Oh, that one's a fun one. That Oh man, you really got yourself into a deep pickle with that one. I think they just also released the remaster version. Of course, it's probably not on the $15 just because it is like remastered or something like that. Like the first game, I forgot what's up. Until Dawn. On PC, because I remember seeing that thing for like a little bit. I'm like, what the hell? This game is like old, man. That's a good one. You should stream that one. Just because that one, like, your actions do have somewhat of a consequence depending on your choices and stuff like that, and also your ability to press buttons. So if you're a great button presser, it'll be great. If you're a bad button presser, then well, those poor teenagers or random adults, they're gonna be a Rip Bozo kind of moment. Prison Architect? I mean, I can't lead people into playing playing games that are owned by Paradox, man, unless they know what they're getting into. Just because the Paradox model is, let's just say, you gotta have a wallet. My wallet has been held captive by Paradox games. I'm excited though. Stellaris just dropped the new DLC, and I'm like, oh baby, I'm gonna play that. The model is really DLC based though, so Prison Architect itself, I think it's fine. Oh, Code of Cthulhu. I saw a little bit of that. That looks interesting in terms of the fact that you have to sacrifice people to appease, you know, like your, I don't even know what you call those guys, Cthulhian beings, like what do you call those? The undersea gods. I have no idea. Oh yeah, also the thing with the what do you call it, what you may call it, our Prison Architect, is that the original creator, they got purged. They got hella purged for Prison Architect 2. So, do keep that in mind. That the second game, like they're not involved anymore. I don't know what happened. Friendship with developer has ended. You know what? Instead of installing this thing, I'm just gonna install ladders, man. Oh, well, let's go. That's crazy. They stream their own game? Now that's meta. I guess then again, you know, they're probably the best in terms of showing people this is how the game is supposed to work, instead of, you know, like, depending on the people you watch, you know, some people like to break games. Actually, a lot of people like to break games. I guess that's the point. That's the point of it, you know. I bought this toy. I'm gonna break the fuck out of this toy. Ah! Meanwhile, the lover, no, no, you're not. That's not supposed to happen. Ah, the classic audio. I legitimately, I know that's, you know, Steam streaming exists. I just don't know who actually uses it, you know? Like, other than like streaming to my friends, you know, like let's say I'm playing a game or something, and then a friend would be like, "Hey, can I see?" I'll be like, "Okay, fine," you know, that's fine. But that's like, you know, basically peer to peer, right? Because like, you know, the friend is all my friends list, right? How does it work with like random strangers? Oh no, that must be like a, what do you call it? A broad, like, you know, like one of those past recordings, maybe. I mean, that could also be the case where like it's a pre-recorded stream. So I don't know. I have no idea. Never. I don't think I've ever think of, yo, yeah, let's stream on Steam, brothers. Yeah, but are they truly live? And are they only live on Steam though? That's another thing. Like, you know, are they live on multiple platforms, or are they live on just one platform? Because I feel like if it's just one platform, they're probably just restreaming it. But then again, they're probably more interested in showcasing the game rather than themselves, because at the end of the day, if they're the developers, or I'm assuming the developers, maybe they're just a random lady, you know, trying to showcase the game. Have a camera on. Interesting. It's so weird. I have no idea. I need to install more power, man. Also, how's our coal looking these days? My coal. It's 21 tons. Oh yeah, we have plenty. We actually went down on coal. What the heck? Oh, it's because we also don't have enough rain. We don't have enough critters. I'm gonna be real with you. We don't allow links due to the fact that, at least on this platform, bro, there's a lot of bots. Okay. And those bots, they will try to link you to whatever website that they want to traffic you to, and that's why it's banned. Maybe eventually we'll have it so that, you know, different people can maybe post links. Oh, it worked? That's not good. That is not supposed to happen, to say least of things. Wait, did I say it's a banned link? It's banned for me. Why is it banned for me but not banned for the viewer? What the fuck? That's crazy. You know what? It's actually just to protect myself. Fuck the viewers, man. They're on their own. So, like, what I'm seeing is for your link, it's just 3 stars, basically. Like, you know, like the... I don't think it's called stars. I think it's called asterisk or something like that. But that's not good. That is not good. Now, granted, usually I ban them immediately when they post their links. So that's not good. We'll look into that. I'll look into that moderation. Ultimately, I mean, I want to set it up so that people are verified before they even message. But I think some people, like, I don't know, they lost their thing, so they can't verify their account. And I'm like, I feel bad. I don't want to purge them, but maybe you know, we gotta set some security standards. Like, I mean, I do have like a couple of filters for words too, because they usually use the same thing. Best thing on X, best thing on Y. And it's just like, man, can you guys? And they're getting clever with it too, by the way. They're like, those little fuckers, they're renaming like the X or the Y into, like, you know, a thing that looks like an X or Y, but it's not X or Y because it's like another language, and it's just like, motherfucker. Twitch, we need to purge these guys. All right, these guys ain't right. 13, 12. 13, 12. I'm trying to replicate this. Let's do the bottom floor. Bottom floor is always the easiest. 1, 2. Food. I guess one thing is that your battles with robots, they're endless. There will always be another robot that comes along and be like, hey, do you want best viewers? And then, you know, you just gotta be like, instant ban. Ban. Drop the ban hammer on that guy. Boom, he's gone. 13, 1. We do have a profanity filter and stuff like that, but don't test that one. Probably for the best right now. Since we're live. 3 tiles. That seems kind of small, doesn't it? How many tiles do I have up here? I have 6. But of that 6, I have 3 usable. So I can expand that up by 1. Just to give more room for automation, because it's really, I have like 1 top tile of automation that can work. Four. Yeah, 3, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I like that better. But yeah, usually it's like, oh, it's time to go live. And then it's just like, oh man, I get the biggest migraine. And it's just like, ah. So we usually just lie down for a little bit. Because I'm like, you know, if I'm not streaming at, well, let's just do 80%. I think 80% is a respectable number. Then I should not be streaming at all. Just because, you know, at the end of the day, especially this game, you're going to have to use your brain a little bit. You can't just be like, brain off. I guess you can do brain off, like you technically don't have to do brain on, but you know I feel like in this situation you do want to do brain on because you got a lot of stuff that you gotta deal with, and you know, like you want things to fall out of whack. Now this thing has always been whack just because I couldn't. I just need some polluted water. But the thing is that all my polluted water has what the hell happens to the germs? There used to be 15 million of you. Now there's only 4,000. What? Man, germs, they really fell off, huh? That's crazy. I don't know what happened to them, but they all got purged, dog. Actually, since this is a perfect vacuum, I kind of want to actually do carbon and hydrogen, a 50-50 split of that. Or actually, not even 50-50, man. I just need carbon at the base, right? And then hydrogen at the top. How's our hydrogen tank looking these days? Ah! Ah! Wow. Let's just install a temporary burner for the time being, just because we're all bricked up right now. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why you gotta be on top of your A game, man, because, you know, I guess then again, you know, I guess it was my fault if you think about it, because you gotta prepare for the future, and I was dumb. I was like, we don't have to prepare for the future, man. Well, whether you like it or not, the future's coming, boy, and the future's here. Oh! All right, you control it. I just need you to do a yeah, 180. Yeah, that's good. So basically, they'll burn until... Actually, do 199. So you're going to burn 1%? Yeah! I don't want to burn too much power, because at the end of the day, right now, we're just wasting power, right? Because, oh, man, my power infrastructure sucks like major PP right now, so... I had to deal with the consequences of my actions, I guess. Sure. Do something like that. Do something like this. Disconnect this. Ah! You see, this is why we can't have nice things, yo. Oh no. Well, I mean, they're not the worst in the world. Oh no, they're gonna damage our suits, dude. This is why you don't want to get bricked up, man. We gotta cut the power. Cut the power to the southern boys. See, this is why I'm glad that we caught it. Why are you red? You should be green. 98. Do I gotta inverse the relationship? Give me a not gate for the time being, just because I don't know why it should be the opposite, but it's okay. Or maybe I did fuck it up. Oh man, what did we fuck up now? Oh, the battery. All right. Oh, the battery now's kicking up because it's burning the excess first. Oh, I get it. Bro, we're gonna get bricked up again. No, we're not gonna get bricked up. Good. As long as we don't get bricked up, we're good. Uh, 99. I just need to make sure that this baby actually turns off, right? Yeah, because the problem is that if it doesn't turn off, then it's gonna burn all my power, and I don't want that to be the case here, because at the end of the day, like, you know, it's nice to have some surpluses once in a while, you know. I think it's fine, probably, as long as it's making sure that our air pipes are being, like, you know, processed. Oh shit, we're getting bricked up again, man. That's not good, because if we get bricked up, that means, like, you know, the air thing gets bricked up, which means, you know, we're gonna get bricked up. And you don't like it when Hunter gets bricked up. I guess that again, if people get banned, I can just unban them, depending on the circumstances, right? Obviously, some people deserve to get banned. One thing you gotta know, in this thing, you gotta, it's like a tree, right? You gotta, if some buds may become very unruly, and you gotta snip them in the butt. Because let them go out of control, it's just not a good idea. Also, we're really bricked up, dog. Yep. Let's fucking do it! Give me 500 grams. We're gonna increase pressure. Holy shit, we're really bricked up. Oh, Lord Almighty. I might even need... I think I need 2 overfill protector, man. crazy or not, we gotta install these overfill protectors because at the end of the day, like, you know, these things keep the damage away. Shauza. Oh God. Growing pains. I have too much hydrogen. He's suffering from success. Oh man. All right, looks like keeping the pressure at 500 is keeping the air at a you know, or is keeping this thing at a bay, which is good, but it's not burning efficiently though. Motherfucker, man. What we working on, man? Oh yeah. Pneumatic door. I think the T design is a little bit more efficient than the 50/50 design. It's honestly dependent on what the player thinks. But for me, I think this is definitely much a better efficiency compared to the other designs. So that's why we're designing it like this. And then destroy this. Destroy this. Put this in. Also, I love creating perfect vacuums. It is so satisfying to get a perfect vacuum because... Oh, wait, what the hell? Why am I not building it? You think I'm a joke to you? This area ain't a joke! I'm debating on whether or not we want to, like, siphon out some of the energy and to, like, generate power for, like, our internal grid, I guess. Yeah, because this thing's already burning at like 100%. So like, there's no point connecting you, Johnny. Why don't we just make a little independent grid here that injects power into my main grid? Because oh my god, we're actually running out of like everything, man. As they say, you know, we're not expanding enough. So this thing is going to be injecting 1,000 watts into our power supply, our main grid once in a while. It's not a bad idea, especially since, you know, at this point we're just producing just ham-fisted energy, right? There's so much power. I kind of want to link you up too, then. I need another battery. All right, you know what? Lads, it's time to do some strip mining because I need to get access to more lead. At the end of the day, lead is going to keep our refined metal consumption at bay. Especially since we don't have access to a thing right now. We're going to have to be dependent on lead to provide us with our refined metals. And ultimately, I mean, this biome is going to be our big oil biome anyways. So, like, we're going to be mining from this, John. So, you dig about 3 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like this. I got to be somewhat optimal with the design just because, you know, having to build a minimum amount of ladders would probably be ideal. We're going to mine all this, Johnny. I need lead. I need lots and lots of lead. Okay, we're finally clearing up the baggage, which is very nice, just because we were very bricked up. So now that the blockage is getting cleared, that is very good. And I'm also siphoning off, some of the excess power, so that the excess power actually is going towards something, rather than having the excess power go to its death. It's actually getting siphoned off and then fed into our base, which is another very good thing, just because, like, our base is always going to be power consuming. So making sure that our base has, multiple sources of power, be it coal or be it hydrogen, is always going to be nice, just because then, whatever power is being used, it's good. Oh my god, it's still sucking, bro? How are you still sucking? How much carbon is there in here, man? You gotta suck. I mean, ultimately, am I really gonna use a full vacuum? That's the real question. It would be real funny if you had to pump carbon back in. I have an idea, but the idea requires us to be a little bit efficient with, like, how we handle heat, so... It's good to have a vacuum is all I'm trying to say. But we're working with a liquid that likes to off gas, which is, like, really annoying. It's very annoying. Unless we build enough pressure to prevent it from off-gassing. I don't know, man. I know what we must do, but it's just having the strength to do so, right? And then in the meantime... It works! So this basically guarantees that we'll always stay at 990 and no more and no less. So really good. Would recommend some basic automation. Just because at the end of the day, if gas backfills, it can create a little issue. So, and that little issue being gas being or hydrogen being all over the place. It's whatever, man. It's the curse that I bear for using air generator, It's the curse. I think this will speed it up by a lot. Yeah, because the problem is that this guy is sucking. So getting another guy that sucks can definitely help out. Because this guy's really realistically only sucking like a tiny little bit, right? This guy over here, where the primary, source of the gas is located, is going to be sucking a lot. And then in the meanwhile, can we create more atmosphere suits? We can. Good. I need more! More suits! And then in the other thing, scramble. Scramble, scramble, scramble. More metal. More! I demand more. We're gonna turn this goddamn biome into like an empty biome, man, by the end of it. Simply put, we need to be extracting a lot more resources out of our biome, because at the end of the day, good. Make a copy. Eventually, we're gonna do some basic automation, but for the time being, as always, Hunter's always gonna be neglecting his duties. But what do you call it? So we put a door, lock. Alright, let's see if we did the map correctly here. Alright, we're gonna be copy pastaing. Copy pasta. You gotta copy. We're actually gonna flip it because what you may call it. The closer side is now has moved on. Eventually, I'm gonna put like little statues too, just to make it a little bit more cuter. Okay, so in terms of gases, we're gonna put carbon on the bottom because carbon will naturally fall, and then hydrogen on the top because hydrogen is naturally gonna go up. So it's the perfect balance. The perfect balance. Let's just make sure to get these guys built out, guys. Damn. As our water dividends finally ended. Yep. Yep. Next activity, 35 cycle. 49? Damn. So our water really has to last us a little bit here, man. I'm hoping we produce enough surplus where it's not going to be an issue. It's too big? I'll show you what's too big. Oh, what the hell? Oh! How big is it? Room size, 97, 97. Really? We're one tile over, man? Okay. Okay. Damn. Hunter can't do math. Oh, it's true. Wait, I don't even have my industrial power block ready, bro. Ah, fuck. Anyways, Drecos and Glossy Drex are gonna be moved now. Wait, we gotta make sure to put the environment in here before we move them. Yeah. What's the temp? Wait, what's the temperature down here? Ah, it's fucking horrific. That means we gotta move our cooling loop downstairs too. Man. Damn. This might be a little bit premature moving, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we can't move them just yet. They're gonna have to stay up there. Yeah, because the plants, at minimum, the plants will need to be cool. Whatever. I mean, eventually this entire biome is gonna get cooled, so like, might as well start with this little shitter. Plant a Weezword in there. Unfortunately, though, because it's carbon on the lower end, it's not gonna work. It's day 100 to get 100 to frickin'. Why are the germs decreasing, though? They should be growing. They are growing now. No, they're actually hit equilibrium. Okay. Yeah, it's really a pain in the ass if you ever leak a gas that you don't intend to leak into an area, just because cleaning up the gas and all that business takes like 9,000 years, brother. Trying to think whether or not we're gonna use carbon too, because carbon is like not a good, what you call it, Not good for spreading temperature around. If you look at it, their thermal conductivity is white. Oh my god! Damn, bro, what the hell? I mean, damn. I mean, air is also low, but it's a little bit higher at least. Jesus. Should use carbon, man. What the hell's this? I need more suits. Where are my suits at? Oh, yeah. We took a lot of them, didn't we? Whoops. Didn't we make a lot of them? We make some of them. I was like, why is this taking so much longer than normal? Well, it turns out... Hello? My coal? Why are you not feeding this guy coal? Okay, I got concerned there for a little bit. All right, we're approaching the gas is gonna get deleted territory now. Once you get to the micrograms, it's really like it's show over for the gas. Oh my god, bro. No metal? No metal, Andy? He said no metal. Oh my god, no metal, bro. I can't with this guy. Ah, damn. Remember when I said we had like infinite metal? Look at that. What happened? Hatches are not eating the metal, are they? They might be. This is just sad. I need more power, man. Ultimately, I think everything just consumes so much power, man. Remember when we talked garbage about coal, man? I take that back, Cole. You're doing a great job. Keep it up, kid. I also need to drop off I need to attach at the bottom of this like a drop off for other critters too, like random critters. Man, we have a lot of stuff that we need to do, huh? Yeah, and then we're gonna turn this area. Luckily, we don't have to make it into a vacuum, so it's gonna take like much less time. Because of the fact that we don't have to work in like super ideal conditions. So that's good. And then for the time being, I mean, do we just want to fuck the middleman and then just say lead? Nah, we're not gonna go all scampy, man. Oh my god. We're all bricked up! Also, I think I'm gonna put my 2 pips up here for the time being. Oh, we never got the Oxyford up and running. I'm sorry, but there's no wild hatches. You guys either have to get moved into a contained container or purge. Pick one. But we can't reproduce in this container. There's so many of them. Don't worry about it. It's truly a dark day. Running out of resources. Maybe we should kick our power drive into overgear. Maybe. Maybe. Not to mention, we need to separate our base too. Yeah, because eventually this thing's going to produce mad carbon, yo. Oh man, not to mention there's also a steam thing here too, man. God. What's wrong with you, boy? Oh, wow. That's not good. I think ultimately we might have to shake him. All right, well, you know what? Just in case, give me a shake ready. You know what's crazy? This base is still running on like the primitive wires. What can I say? I'm very power efficient. We legitimately only burn like the power that we need. We don't burn like any excess at all. So, it kind of makes sense that we're still running on the basic ass wire because of the fact that like we realistically only burn every so often. Like we don't burn like 24/7. We only burn when needed. And actually, you're not even needed anymore, man. I don't even know why we have you. Damn. Hmm. Oh wait, it's a vacuum. Oh yeah. All right, the first gas we're gonna fill in here is gonna be the hydrogen. Man, we're running out of everything, dog. Holy. I'm glad we didn't get rid of all the legacy lines because at the end of the day, we're gonna have to route some of it back. It's okay though. I mean, we're gonna use a normal gas vent, and then I just need to make sure to vent in enough carbon. I don't even know if we need like how I don't know how high we need the carbon. We'll see. We're gonna be very scientific. AK, we're gonna do not be scientific about how much carbon we're gonna vent in. I think first things first. Gotta get some hydrogen on this, John. That should be enough hydrogen, right? I don't know. I really should get it down to a science at some point, but okay. Honestly, though, I'm kind of glad to pump the hydrogen in first, just because at the end of the day, the hydrogen is a good, like, energy guy. So, or temperature storage guy, because they can store a lot. Maybe I should use oxygen. Nah, just use carbon, man. It's honestly not that big of a deal. I need to make sure that only the bottom two layers, so only when they eat do they get exposed to carbon. The rest of the time, if they ever try to go above that carbon layer, what you may call it, they're gonna spend their times. How many atmospheres do I need, by the way? Just 150, actually, not even that much. The rest of the time, when they try to go up to, you know, feast, we don't have to worry about that, you know. Like they'll be in hydrogen gas 24/7. Not 24/7, obviously, when they go down and eat, and depending on how long they loiter in the bottom. But for the most part, when they go up, when they get shear, when they have to interact with our dudes, they're gonna be spending a majority of their time inside the hydrogen gas, which is good because we need them in order to shear them. Are we still running basic ass power too? Yeah, we are. Oh, God, man. It is kind of crazy how like I guess efficient we are. And then in the meantime, the hydrogen pipes and all that business are gonna start combating the temperature here. So it's gonna take a little bit, obviously, depending on how big the mass is. We gotta deliver more suits too, man. But we need more wheat fiber. Holy shit. We need to start spreading these guys out, man. I guess then again, more mass can like never hurt anybody, right? So like, this will hurt our like surplus power production, but you know, at the end of the day, that's surplus power production, right? So that doesn't need to be running 24/7. That's just, you know, hey, if you have free power, input you into here. There should be at least... Let's try one level of carbon. We're gonna need more, man. I need enough to populate just the bottom layer. Alright, we'll give it some time to equalize, I guess. I think I'm gonna need more hydrogen pressure to try to force the carbon down. I'm hoping that they would go left a little bit. But they're being a real Andy right now, and they're not refusing to go to the left. Oh, we're making progress. What the fuck is this, brother? Oh, now they're going back to cluster again. Oh my god, I hate you guys. Honestly, if it could just stay at the very bottom level, I think that would be even ideal. I gotta make the hydrogen pressure even stronger, I think. Give me a little bit more, buddy. I'm gonna fire like you for 2 seconds. Oh, the karma? Well, the carbon is almost form a continuous line. I'm trying to get them to form a continuous line right now. Yeah, I think we just need more hydrogen just to make sure that the gas... Alright. More hydrogen just to force it down on the plants, and then these plants you need apparently just at the base, so I mean... You know, as long as they can grow... What's decor overlay looking like these days? Good. Oh shit, whoops. That might be a little bit too much. Eh, the carbon is still doing its thing. Fuck it, dude. Let's just overpressurize it. And then these plants are almost ready to come online too, so that's good. I think the next thing we want is to do some temperature shift plates. Not a lot, but you know, enough to just get the process kickstarted even quicker. Utilities. And this carbon is being very stubborn. It really wants to push itself up. You're not supposed to go up! Stay down! I have to use the hydrogen pressure up north to try to push this thing down. I guess then again, that means we probably pumped too much. Is what the situation is, man. All right, it's almost there. Really? Alright, we got 4 Andes that just refuse to go down. So I'm just going to increase the pressure just a little bit more. That should be enough, probably. Hopefully. We're down to 2 Andes. So yeah, this just guarantees that basically, you know, I mean, how many things is it? It's 10 tiles. So 90% of the time they should be in hydrogen, and you know, 10% of the time they should only be in carbon, basically. So I just need just a little bit more pressure to force some of these Andes down. Man, fuck it. We tried peace. These little pieces. Another thing we could try is siphoning off a little bit of the carbon at a time. And then eventually, we'll reach that equilibrium rather than try to force feed, you know, hydrogen into the gas. Honestly, yeah, that's probably more efficient than trying to just brute force the hydrogen in there. But, I mean, more hydrogen never hurt anybody if you think about it. Because with more hydrogen gas, I mean, like, realistically speaking, that's just more place for the temperature to hold, right? So the only unfortunate thing is that our plants are going to be super hot, considering the fact that the hydrogen is coming in super hot. Well, yeah, these mealwoods are going to take quite some time. And not only that, but the local environment is also super hot. So, we're not going to get access to that anytime soon. But, you know, the whole point of us building up this farm is so that, you know, like, the process is established, right? And honestly, man, a couple carbon just flowing around. I mean, we could be, like, very specific and try to suck out, like, a little bit of carbon at a time. Damn. But that's just annoying, man. The pressure is almost perfect. Oh, I think we did it. Oh, we did it, dude. Holy shit. It's actually done. So the pressure is just high enough where it keeps the carbon from, from rising. And most importantly, we have enough carbon now to support, you know, these plants. And just these plants. And then, you know, on top, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The only thing that's not pretty good is that because we have carbon on the lowest level, like carbon is not realistically the best thing to heat. To say the least of things here. But eventually the mealwood and the local surrounding environment will drop in temperature. We just gotta give it time. It's just a matter of time. Probably, hopefully. Oh my god, it's 40. Seven, suck up about 4 degrees of stuff. Wait, I like how we totally got sidetracked, bro. Oh! My brother in Christ, you were supposed to be tackling the other issues, not this. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes, you know, I was like, oh, we might as well get this thing done first because this thing is we need to get done before we can do the other things, you know. All right. Well, this thing will slowly start siphoning heat out of the local system. All we can pray now is, well, it doesn't take like 9,000 years, right? Do we have any atmosphere spares at this point? Nah, we have no spares, dog. We're working at 100% efficiency. I mean, the temperature is going down, right? Like, it's not like the temperature is not going down. It's just going down at not a high rate. Just need to make sure that we're cooling both this and this. We're gonna need to inject more cooling, man. Okay, no, now that we're back to our main project, we're gonna be able to get this thing done relatively quickly, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna be coming in from this side instead of the other side, because the other side is like all bricked up. We gotta extract some liquid out of here. But, dude, there's no germs in this water. How is that possible? What? Oh, I mean, there's some germs. Is this okay? I mean, that's very good news for us because I really need access to this area. So, or I really need access to that polluted water because that polluted water is holding up my aqua tuner generator right now. I need more copper. I don't know where I'm talking about copper, man. I don't know who the savage been eating my shit, but it's just crazy. I need more resources. Hopefully this doesn't leak any like polluted water in here because I really don't want any contamination right now. And I legitimately don't know how did all the germs die? I thought germs are supposed to grow in polluted water, but I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, bro, they got hella purged, man. What the hell? Are you telling me if I just leave polluted water alone? I mean, there's 15 million of them. And they all went the way of the dodo. We need to make sure that this top layer is enough water where, like, if we issue a wide sweep command, it won't fuck us in the butt. just gonna build a little block here. And then we're gonna plop in chlorine into this area. Do we have enough thing for everybody? 3, 6, 9, 10? No, we don't have enough thing for everybody. Oops. Really? Okay. All right, cool beans. I'm sorry. Part of our new project is to make sure no... I guess we can move the wild hatches on, like, areas that they can't hurt anybody, right? But yeah, any local wildlife that consumes, like, raw resources would need to get moved. And then eventually... yeah, I mean, it's dropping down in temperature. Not quick, but, you know, we are trying to remove heat from a wide area here. I'm trying to get... I'm actually trying to get this so that we can kickstart our first aqua tuner. I'm just thinking how we're gonna do this. I think first order of business operation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, we're out of resources, bro. Like we're really out. What does this mean? Well, this means we gotta be more aggressive with our mining. I just can't believe we ran out. It's just very shocking. But what else is very shocking? The amount, I guess then again, oh wait, it's because these guys are, there's no opportunity to remove the heat. Okay, I need to pop this thing as soon as possible so that we can get in there and start extracting some of this polluted water, because Right now, the polluted water doesn't have any germs in it, so it's like the best time to try to extract as much polluted water as possible before the germs come back. Everything was fine until the germs attacked. Yeah, bro, they're in shambles right now. They're dying. I can't believe germs can actually die. I thought they replicate in the germy water, but yeah, I mean, if you leave germy water long enough, they still die. Sorry, polluted water. Have you guys been pouring anything? Make this a pour 89, man. Okay, in the meantime, we're gonna build another guy here. Okay. We didn't get all the things that I want to get done today. Well, I mean, this aqua tuner, by the way, it's like 3 streams now where like it's just been doing nothing. Well, shit happens, man. Okay? Shit happens, okay? It's because the reason why I'm holding off right now is because I want to get the best liquid that we can get our hands on right now. And the best liquid we can get our hands on is the, what you may call it, the aqua tuner, right? Or not the aqua tuner, the polluted water. So, basically, to do what I needed to do. All right, it's no longer sweepable. Good. We can disable you. And then let's see how to take the next thing. I don't even know where we're going to suck from, man. I guess we're going to suck from the bottom. For the time being, I just need access to that polluted water. Man, we gotta go quick too, because the problem is that this thing is dormant right now. It's gonna resume its activity soon. Actually, you know what we can do actually is do something like this to make sure that it stays in liquid for the time being, while we suck up all of this, you know, useful polluted water that has no germs on it. All the germs are dead, so you know. I just need access to polluted water right now, so I kind of don't want you to vent, for all intents and purpose. Guys, quickly, man. Let's get it off vent. So I'm just gonna seal it in for the time being, and then use the polluted water I generate so far, just because I really need that polluted water, man. I really need that polluted water. That polluted water is gonna kickstart the entire economy game. Damn, it's been 30 cycles, man. I did nothing. Well, actually, man, we did something. It's just that, well, that something is not going to have impact until much later. It's going to take a little bit, but eventually, like, the labor of our fruits, the fruits of our labor is going to show. And then I'll worry about automating the cleaning process here much later, just because I just need the polluted water right now. Because I need 4 units of polluted water into this thing to fill up this baby, and then I need polluted water itself to run the aqua tuner, so that's another thing. Technically you don't have to buy like the best liquid or something like that, but at the end of the day, we can make it, you know, as efficient as possible with, you know, relatively minimal investments. Oh, I mean, at this point, is it really minimal? That's fair. Wait, did we fuck up? No, we didn't fuck up. It just feels higher than normal because we built it one higher than normal. Ah, fuck. See, that was what I was worried about. Luckily, we already installed the liquid. Either way, we're capping you for the time being. Yeah, because I want to use the liquid that we currently have. There's only a temporary measure for the time being. We're gonna uncap you when the time comes. Look at Mima. Mima, you're so slow, Mima. Which reminds me, Mima. We gotta cap it before it blows. Because it's gonna blow germ in the water, and then that's gonna fuck up my water again. And I'm like, I can't afford you to fuck up my water. I love suits. Like, if you can get suits, man. Suits are so valuable. That, you know, not having suits, you're trolling. Oh, shit. No. I think, we're not gonna go through another ad break. I think for the most part. I just need access to some polluted water, man. I don't need a lot. I just need some. We're gonna have two. We're gonna have those things pouring this thing, and because this thing is over pressurized, the thing will not half vent. And we're gonna fill this baby up. We're gonna install some basic automation, a thermal sensor. These are both going to be 49s. We need to start extracting this thing. Good, good. They're not off-gassing, which is very good. Ah, that saves me so much trouble, man. I specifically overpressurize this thing so that the polluted water can't off-gas. That's the one thing working about polluted water. You either have to overpressure the area that you're working in, or, you know, you gotta pump it in, I guess, pipe it in. To be real with you, I actually don't want to pipe it in yet. Alright, snooze one more time. Snooze one more time, man. I just want to make sure that we get this shit, you know, done before the end. I don't think we're gonna get it done, but I mean, our first polluted water, you know, thing is almost there. Oh wait, we also gotta get liquid too. Fuck me, man. I totally forgot. You know, Hunter forgot. You're gonna need water into this thing too. How's our water situation looking these days? Okay, I mean, we still have water, so that's the most important thing. And considering the fact that this thing's gonna fire in 20 cycles, I think we're good. Hopefully we won't use up too much. Either way though, we still have to fill up about 4 high and then get rid of the rest of those guys. Wait, are you unable auto bottle? No, you're on. Liquid, water, enable auto bottle. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna have enough time to set up the final stages of this, but next stream, I think our first Aqua Tuner, which has been delayed by 3 streams by the way, because we keep doing freaking side projects, is finally gonna start, you know, kicking into high gear. Now, what this is gonna enable us to do is ultimately cool down our water block, much quicker, right? Because right now, it's only getting passive cooling. We're actually gonna finally start doing active cooling, which is very good. Just because at the end of the day, active cooling is what gets the economy finally pumping. The only problem is that we do need to create a power block for it. So like before we start this thing running, I'm probably gonna create a new power block using our increase in lead, because we mine the shit out of that, to fund this new power block for the time being. And yeah, after I don't even know how long of delay, we're finally gonna be able to kick this baby into overdrive, which is nice, just because it's been taking a little bit. Okay, it's been taking quite a while, so it's just nice to finally, you know, get this baby off the freaking runway and have it running, you know. And for the time being, we're not gonna worry about this geyser, just because I got other shit to do, man. There's more wars that need to be fought on other fronts. But it's nice to know that if you leave it long enough, the germs just die. They just go away. I don't even. That's just sad, but you know, it's whatever, man. Yeah, there should be no thermal transfer between the gases and stuff like that. This is really optimal, by the way. If I do say so myself. Okay, well. I don't want to toot my own horn, but this shit. Make sure to set it all proper, right? -4? I think it could be -5. Because polluted water can go down to as low as -20, so +14. Technically -6, but I don't want to go like, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable going down that low. Either way, though, the back end is starting to get filled up now, which is good. All right, the next thing we gotta do is fill up the loop. But we need to make sure that there's water in there. Need to priority 9 this, man. Come on, guys. I know we're priority 9 everything right now, but trust. Trust in the process. Now, how are we gonna pick things up if it ever gets breached? Is another thing that we gotta be asking ourselves. I have no idea. We're definitely gonna have to put a couple of ladders if it does get breached. Can I even put ladders on like these things? I don't even know. Yes, we can. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. So we can climb down there if anything falls down there, or if we need to open this up, we just put, install some basic ladders and then have them go down into the pool of wastewater. But we're so close, man. Unfortunately, I can't pause the ads any further, so we're gonna have to complete this thing tomorrow. But hopefully, we won't feel ill tomorrow and we'll be a-okay. I think this will be the last liquid that we're gonna be dropping in here, by the way. I think that's a lot of liquid, honestly. So yeah, this baby is ready. Now the only thing now we need to do is pump in some polluted water, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, for now though, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. My name has been Hunter OG. If I do not see you tomorrow for the first firing of our Aqua Tuner, then just have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or wherever you are, just be safe. And we'll catch everybody a little bit later. On that,